How everybody doing out there here? Everybody doing out there? This is Truth Exposed. You know what I got? Ohio tragedy. A father revenge. News update. My condolences go out to the father's son. It's a tragedy to see it happen. My condolences go out to the family. Now, before I start, let me sound disclaimer. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Fair use. I got my co-host, the infamous D Gutter.
All right, make sure they can hear me, too. Make sure they can hear me. The last time was very low.
Give me a minute, because. All right, go ahead.
Yo, this is Truth Exposed again. As I said, Truth Exposed.
Yeah, you did say Truth Exposed.
Okay. All right. This is the infamous D Gutter. As Truth Exposed say, my condolences to the family. And I'm going to say this, my condolences to the officer family and my condolences to the Hinton family. Because they both lost. It's tragic to both parties. Both lost. Again, my condolences to the officer, family, and friends, and my condolences to the Hinton family and friends.
All right, no doubt. You know what? Let's get to the show. Let's start the intro.
Two times I'm gonna say that so many rappers trying to make it in this game, but I can't on the radio. Engage wasn't there, 59 wasn't there, Island Boy wasn't there, AKA with the city wasn't there. Matter of fact, I'm hot. Matter of fact, it's spit fire. Matter of fact, it's spit blue flames. I'm still banging in this game. Infinite Tree Gutter, Trap Star King, New York gangster. Matter of fact, I'm hot. Matter of fact, it's spit fire. Matter of fact, it's spit blue flames. I still bang in this game. New York gangster, Trap Star King, for that sensation. It took a month to get like this. You catch me in the studio, grinding, ain't blowing down to get like this. I hustle broad daylight. I let that thing for broad daylight. I know you're tight. You can't come through it that you get it with pro. You build a bullshit, watch you shop for your girl. You think on top of the world. Yeah, baby, yeah, true, that's his face again. Yeah. I've been working like the flame, dropping diamonds on my chain. Flipping like the fucking thing, a whole black on the ice out chain. These go fuck all night. Ride them on to the day. This Twitter fame, you know, to me, I've been doing this shit since 80s and 1, 2, 3.
Alright, yeah, let's get up. Twin hype sensation. Okay, Ohio tragedy. A father revenge. News
Shots were
update.
fired with just 6 seconds. CPD laid it out for us, frame by frame. The incident, as it played out, saying all 4 suspects scattered when 2 officers in marked cars drove up to a stolen car. One officer chased Hinton, who fell as he was trying to run away. When he did, officers noted a metal clinking sound. They suspected that to be a gun. Hinton then gets up and appears to run toward the other officer on the scene. And according to interviews, that officer said he noticed the suspect pointing a gun at him. Chief CG says the officer fired 4 or 5 shots, hitting Hinton twice. He adds that police attempted to administer first aid at the scene.
He felt threatened for his life, and that's why he discharged his firearm. This is where we have to go to the state of mind of the officer at the time. Are they seeing, feeling, hearing? If they feel like their life or somebody else's life is in danger, they have a responsibility to stop that threat.
Police are searching for the 4th suspect in the case. As for the other 2 in custody, both were in court this morning. 18-year-old Jarrell Austin and 19-year-old D. Anthony Bullocks stood before a judge for arraignment. Both face charges of receiving stolen property and obstructing official business.
The father of a teen fatally shot by Cincinnati police Thursday, now behind bars, after investigators say he killed a deputy from another department the next day with his car.
There is a connection between these 2 incidents.
38-year-old Rodney Hinton Jr. is charged with aggravated murder. Prosecutors say he intentionally struck a recently retired Hamilton County deputy who was on traffic patrol.
I've got an officer now.
A makeshift memorial today at the intersection. The deputy, just identified by the sheriff's office as Larry Henderson, later died at the hospital.
He was.
Yeah, right now, I'm going through right now. This is update here. This is the father here, which is kind of sad here. Right now, the father This is horrible right here. You know what? Let me digress and let me go on to the infamous D Gutter so you can say it's part.
I don't mind your guys trolling, but hit the likes. I don't mind you troll as long you hit them likes, as long you share, because we the only podcast that go in depth with the videos. See, we come with facts. We got facts here. We got video clips. This is from a real media source, real source. We not sound like a bunch of cackling hens. You don't see nothing. You just see two faces talking back and forth. We don't get that. I'm not knocking anybody's pockets like that. We don't get that like that. The reason why I call Truth Exposed, because we come with facts. Now, getting back into Rodney Hinton and his son that passed away, Rodney Hinton. It's a tragedy for both. Pardon me if I mispronounce his son's name. It's a tragedy to both parties. It's a tragedy to the officer that lost his life. It's a tragedy to the family, the Hintons that lost their son. Nobody don't win. Nobody don't win. Now, I recently talk about this on my TikTok account, and I left the message out there saying that all the gangsters, because everybody know the gangsters run the prisons, not the guards. It's the prison run the prisons. Because the prisons outnumber the guards. And all I ask is, cover that man. Make sure he's protected. Rodney Hinton have no criminal record. He's a law-abiding citizen. He works, pay taxes. He left his family in authority hands, and authority hands took his son. Now, nobody can really judge. You don't know what you do in that situation. You got two ways to deal with the situation. Either you're going to sit in your hand, pray and march, which you know that's not effective. I'm not condemning what he done, but you know that's not effective. Because the Cincinnati police think like this. Well, what we're gonna do? We're gonna give him a legal action with pay. They don't get an officer legal action with pay, but they stand 10 toes and prosecute you. They ain't changed. This is not no 1920s, 1930s, 1950s. Now, I'm not promoting no violence whatsoever, but you just can't take away people. You just can't take away children's lives, and expect people just to sit and wait. It doesn't work that way. We're on different timing now. That's all I got. I'm gonna let go ahead, True. Take it from there, because I got more to say. Go ahead, True.
Like I said, my condolences go out to the family. It's terrible. Happened over there in Ohio. Tragedy. A father revenge. Right now, all I'm doing is a news update, because I can see right now this story is actually going viral here, but it was a horrible thing that happened. And unfortunately, the family is going through turmoil now because they lost their child. This is too sad here. Let me digress and finish playing the rest of this news clip.
The video, now publicly released from two different angles, shows 18-year-old Ryan Hinton being shot and killed Thursday morning by a city police officer.
He's got to go.
Investigators say the teen pointed a gun at Cincinnati officers responding to a call of a stolen vehicle. Hinton's family attorneys tonight writing they are heartbroken by this tragic turn of events, and we are all devastated for the family of the officer who was killed.
Wow, this is sad here. You know what? Matter of fact, Infamous. Go ahead. Speak your input about this tragedy.
Okay. People, what happened to the Hinton family was it's a tragedy. It's devastation. It's tragedy. Very horrific. It's very, very, very sad. Again, I don't know how much I could. I may be constantly. There's another word where you constantly repeat things again. You know.
No, see right now, infamous. You see, the problem is like, for example,
Okay, hold on, Hold on. Now, I may again. My condolences, because I trying to look for the proper word to say. You know, but I'm gonna speak facts. I'm gonna speak how I feel. This is facts here. This message to the mayor in Cincinnati: if you prosecute Rodney Hinton, all the states, 50 states, gonna be divided. I know. I hear you and say, well, don't do the crime. Now's not the time to say don't do the crime. You can't. Don't do the crime and do the time. It's not about. It's not about how the way you feel, Mayor. It's not about how the way law enforcement feel. Because the whole world's watching. The whole entire 50 states is watching. The whole world's watching. And whatever happened in Cincinnati, everybody affected by it. So don't you treat Rodney Hinton like he's a regular a black person, or we're gonna convict the perpetrator and people forget. No, people not gonna forget about that. My advice is go through the process, but don't prosecute. And you have to wait for the nation to heal, because if you continue with this, it's going to divide everybody. And I hope the man said, I hope somebody listen, because we still got migrants over here. The migrants going to team up with the FBAs. Now y'all went out there and did your little march. Them folks did their march. Your white folks did your march. Nobody really don't care. You did your march one day and y'all just disappeared. But when the FBA's Foundation of a Black American do that march, we very effective. And we got the migrants behind us. The migrants are waiting. I got somebody from Trinidad said we behind y'all guys 100%. And they want to stay in the country here. So if you smart, I'm talking to the man. If you care about, not forget smart. If you care about about your political career, if you want to be the governor, if you want to be, that's what it's redundant. I may sound redundant, repeating myself. That's what I'll say my condolences, but that's the way I'm looking for. But man, if you care about your political career, if you want to be governor, you want to be Congress, you want to be senator, or to president, don't prosecute. Because if you do it, what's going to happen is, and truth, when it's time for re-election, they're going to say, oh.
Bro, I'm just standing by. I'm really going to give my point of view, but it's going to be
I'm finished. The last one. They're going to say to you, your opponent, when it's time for re-election, oh, such and such mayor, in 2025 on May, such and such was convicted, he was prosecuted because his son was killed by a police officer. And what you going to say, man? Oh, I believe it. I stand behind the law. Guess what? You gonna stand behind? You'll get removed out of office. Look at the Democrat Party. That's all I got to say. Go ahead, Truth.
Listen, look. As you talking about the FBAs and the migrants together, no, we not together. They divest from us. Bro. Can I finish? I let you talk. I allow you to talk, right?
Go.
Allow you to talk. Okay? They divest from us. A long time ago, during the time when Biden was in office, we asked them, we all get together and unite, but they didn't. They divest from us and decided to join that white power structure. Them folks, which by the way, they got deported the hell out of here. Now, for like you said, the Cincinnati mayor, okay, first thing first, she don't care. Them folks never care. It's back things, it's like back usual, okay? Soon you thinking that all of a sudden everything changed, they hit you over the head of cool ball and let you know ain't a damn thing changed, because they still discriminate on black people. And you know what? He won't be the first and he won't be the last. Mostly black people, I ain't gonna make a July statement. Mostly black people, okay, always get harassed by police. We always get gunned down, shot down, lynched, hanged, and nobody don't care. Nobody don't, especially as a black man. You know, they don't give a shit about black man. They definitely give a damn about black little boys either. Okay, they don't care about nothing. Cause right now, them folks,
He was 18. He was 18 as a teenager. He's not a little boy.
Bro, it don't matter, bro. It really don't matter. It don't matter. You know, back in slavery, you know what they call them? Young bucks. Bucks. They call them bucks. And you know what they do with bucks? This is what they do to bucks back in slavery. Matter of fact, the slave owners, all right, dematerialize them by you know what Zach got by having homosexual sex with them. Okay, bro. All right, bro. Let me digress because I'm gonna say something that's gonna get our channel flagged up. But once again, my condolences go out to the family. Let me digress. Let me just digress.
Okay. It's okay we have different opinions. All right. I respect your opinion, respect my opinion. Fine. This is a very sensitive topic. Very sensitive topic. Because they're so quick down in Cincinnati to convict somebody. They don't understand the magnitude behind that. When I mean by okay, of course we separate from the migrants, but this is the time when the migrants, if you want to be in this country, if you want to be part of this country, you have to put in work. And then if we hold a march, all the millions of migrants that's illegal here stand behind FBA. They ain't gonna mess with you. Cause normally when we speak, nobody don't mess with you. Now if you behind the white folks, them folks, yeah, they're gonna violate you. You see what happened?
We speak by codes, bro. We speak by codes. We call them folks.
True. I hear you too, but I don't give a damn no more. I'm tired of black folks being lynched. I'm tired already. All we do, we pray to Sky Daddy Jesus, and we pray all day. They ain't gonna do nothing. All they gonna do is gonna pray. They gonna march. We already know march is not effective. Marching do nothing.
Matter of fact, let me say another disclaimer. This is for entertainment purpose only. Entertainment purpose only. Okay, let me say another disclaimer. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Fair use.
True. All right. We already know praying don't do no good. We know marches don't do no good. It's always gonna be an eye for eye. If you take our children, if you take one of our child away, it's already necessary to defend ours. And we know this judicial system is racist anyway. It's built on racism. This is the same system 400 years that enslaved us, slavery. And what we do, we read the King James Bible, which our slave master have. The King James Bible, which they did. Well, you know what they did? They grape us. They self-mutilate us. And that's what we're gonna pray. That's the Bible we're gonna use.
You forgot one thing, and they eat us.
Whatever psychotic, demented ritual they did. And what we're gonna do? We're gonna stand by. We're gonna go to church and pray, or we're gonna do a march. That's not effective. Eye for eye. And I'm keeping 100. I really don't care who get offended by that. If you take one of our children away, it's unnecessary to defend ourselves. That's the only way the beast will understand. The beast only stand for eye. Never understand wait. We want to sit back and wait for the judicial system, which the judicial system is very racist anyway. It's the same system 40 years that enslaved our ancestors. And we're going to sit, we're going to wait for them to do the right thing? No. Because they're not going to do the right thing. They're not. But I tell you one thing, they understand when the FBA go down and march, they know we shut stuff down. And they know that the migrants, if they want to be in this country, it's called putting in work. You stand behind that march, and you put us over 1 million strong. And they will listen. They can't lock the whole world up.
Infamous. I don't know about the march thing going on because I'll be honest with you, no one don't care about a black man getting killed.
Chill. Hold on, chill. when the FBA march is different. The last march that happened because they got the FBAs. This is different. The white folks,
of course, they got a couple of crews sprinkled here from there. I mean, so you talk about the April march, the April
they went down there. What they did, they party, they smiled, they laughed, and what happened the next day? They went back to work.
No, actually, they arrested 2 black people doing that march.
It doesn't matter. What happened the next day? They went back to work or went back to everything back to normal.
Well, you know them. I mean, you know them folks. You know, the minute they break out their comfort zone, them folks, they comfort zone. You know, everything chaotic. They talk about, the shelves are getting bare, but black people, we be going the shelves being bare for years.
Truth, the foundation of Black America. You know, when we speak, we shut shit down. The world watch. They don't even care about them folks, because them folks, they know their history already. They know the white folks. They know them folks' history already. But they know when the FBA speak, everybody stand behind us. When we go down and march, we shut stuff down.
Bro, we still wait for 80 acres and a mule. We never got that.
Well, that's to me. I'm only concerned about
revolution.
True. I'm only concerned about this has to come to an end. Because we already know marching doesn't work. We know that. And we definitely know having faith in the justice system doesn't work either. An eye for eye is effective. That's what I got to say.
Bro, I understand. Let me say another disclaimer. This is entertainment purpose only. Entertainment purpose only. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Fair use. All we doing, we giving our own opinion. Actually going on to this matter here. But right now, this is going trending here. And my condolences go out again to the family. And this is a horrible tragedy. I wish it went different, but it's not different. It is what it is. They've been lynching black people for years. They don't care. Them folks. The minute you break them out their comfort zone, they get chaotic, all that stuff. But I'm glad Trump's here. I'm glad Trump is here. Matter of fact, I'm glad Trump actually ruined their comfort, by these tariffs and all that stuff going on. I'm glad. So what? Black people, we've been uncomfortable for years. Okay? We don't got no comfort zone at all.
We've been uncomfortable for hundreds of years, 400 years. Again, I may be redundant with this. I say my condolences to both parties. My condolences to the Hinton family and the officer that passed away, to their families. But you have to also understand, you so rush to prosecute. If you prosecute that man, it's going to be a division. It's going to be a division. And it's going to be like 20. Hold on. It's going to be like 2020 again. It's going to be like 2020. Everybody going to be divided. And remember, I'm mentioning to the police department, law enforcement. You can't lock up the whole world. You can't lock up the whole world.
Infamous. It'd be good if he actually killed the right officer, but
True. Everybody keeps saying that. The first thing when the officer involved in the shooting, what the department does when the officer involved in the shooting? What they do? They give him a legal action with pay, right? So how you gonna get to him? They give him legal action with pay, and he be protected. Well, on a police officer and his home be protected, guard. So you ain't gonna get to him. Like I said before.
Bro, let me down. No, bro. Right now, we heading into dangerous territory here. Okay, talk about getting them on that stuff. Come on, bro. Listen. Let me say a disclaimer. Bro. Let me say a disclaimer. Entertainment purpose only. Entertainment purpose only. This is our opinion. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Fair use.
All right, true. I hear what you're saying. It's entertainment purpose only. But this is what I'm about to say before you cut me off. This is entertainment purpose only, but also we practice First Amendment speech. This is First Amendment speech. The Second Amendment is the right to bear arms. We need to forget that. Freedom of speech, you can express yourself. while being discriminated. This is not a communist country. We're not under a dictatorship. But like I said before, when a snake bite a child, right? You're not looking for that Pacific snake. Oh, you sure that's a snake that bite the child? Any old snake will do. There's a message behind that. You fuck with us, you get fucked on back. You're gonna find out the other way. Until you finally get the match and say, well, we can't go out there and gun them down because they're gonna get one of us.
You know what, bro?
Plain and simple.
You know, infamous. Matter of fact, Eric, it's a tragedy. You know, once again, my condolences go out to the family. You know, but where's the black leaders? Oh, what happened to Al Sharpton? Oh, my bad, because the father got a clean record. That's what it is. That's what I mean. Black people, they got selective outrage. Okay. Same thing with that BLM.
True. That's not the time, True. I take Truth didn't even know what he said. We don't got no selective outrage. That's not the time. That's not no. I totally disagree with that. Again, we just talking to kill time. Right now, Truth. You have nothing better. You have nothing. Just let it go. It's not selective outrage.
Bro.
It's not select. This is not selective outrage. This is not. That's
no.
I
think you misunderstand what I said.
I
think you misunderstand what I said. This is the time where black leaders should get together, okay, especially the Democrat Party, and show that they actually care for black folks. It's the perfect time right now, but we all know that's not going to happen at all. Because you know why? Because them folks like to stay in their comfort zone. And God forbid if you disturb their comfort zone or disrupt their comfort zone or end their comfort zone, it's like World War III. But guess what? Black people, we have been uncomfortable for 400 years. And this right here, right now, this let me know nothing haven't changed at all. Like I said, soon you think things have changed and hit your head with a crowbar and let you know that a damn thing changed.
Truth, you know what? I stand with you 100%. You know the reason why our black politicians not getting involved, right? Like you say, they're comfortable. They're comfortable managing white supremacy. I hate to say that. It is what it is. You just managing white supremacy. They're comfortable in that and they position managing white supremacy. Along what they do doesn't affect them. The white supremacy. Along what you do doesn't affect them, they really don't care. I'm keeping 100. It is what it is. I know it's entertainment purpose. Only fair use. I'm speaking facts here. Because 400 years, the police department had terrorized FDAs. 400 years. And what we do, we have faith. We have faith. We pray, or we have faith in the judicial system. What's the same judicial system, right? Enslaved us 400 years ago. Our ancestors 400 years ago. Chase us down, hound us down, mutilate us.
You know, infamous.
Physically abuse us.
You know, infamous. The thing I don't get.
Women and children.
Infamous. The thing I don't get is that they keep saying, "How come black people always play their race cards? We always play their race card." Listen, let me tell you right now, for those people out there, especially dumb folks out there, keep talking about black people always play their race cards. Because you know why? Because you keep bringing it to our faces all the time. Matter of fact, you show in your action how racist y'all guys really is, and how you discriminate on people. You've been doing it for years. Started with redlining property, stopping black people from getting homes, businesses, and also depriving them from wealth. Like I said before, I'm talking about retribution, okay? Closing the wealth gap. Matter of fact, the wealth gap is trillions. It's trillions. How do you close the wealth gap to that? Because you know why? Because dumb folks, they happy. They happy in the comfort zone. They happy things the way it is. As long as it works for them. This is crazy here. Let me digress. Let me digress. Because I'm going to say something else and get this channel unbanned. Because right now I'm heated.
Well, true. We're not monetized anyway. Like I said before, we're
not monetized, but I ain't gonna try to get banned.
Okay, you're right. We do it for the love. Like I said to Walt Disney, ESPN, instead of wasting your time on these podcasts, wasting your money here, you can invest over here. We do it for the love. We do it for the love because we well informed and also I'm connected with TikTok as well. So we stay. If it doesn't come from TikTok, it's fake news. I'm keeping 100 with you. People don't listen to. People don't watch or listen to news anymore.
Okay. Infamous. Right now. Okay.
Okay. Now getting back what I'm saying, like Truth say, fair use, entertainment only. What we express some facts. This is not film. This is facts, and this is a message for law enforcement out there. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's not threatening nobody, but if you take our children's life, guaranteed, eye for eye. That's all I got to say.
Okay, this is Truth Exposed. Like I said before, Ohio tragedy, a father revenge. This is a news update. Once again, my condolences go out to the family. And this is a tragedy, another tragedy that could easily be prevented, but it is what it is. All right, this is Truth Exposed. The next time we meet again, yo, you can follow me on my YouTube channel, Quietstorm Curtis. I made a little short YouTube video about this. Okay, I made a little short video about that. But like, you know what? Like, Infamous D Gutter said, I'm gonna end it right now. Enough. Truth Exposed.